Calling all masters. Hey guys, it's Lauren Gaming, and we're finally gonna continue where we left off with my Read Aloud series for London. We're gonna be starting from chapter 4, but there's one thing I want to say. There's gonna be a bit of a change. Like in the previous videos, we had this little webcam of me. For this video at least, I'm gonna leave that down after we start reading, so that way you'll actually be able to see Masha's beautiful face whenever that comes up. And then you can just see the entire scene rather than seeing my face. So, I'll be hidden, but I'll be reading everything, and I'll come back at the end. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, Saber Wars has officially been announced, and that event's going to start January 4th and end on January 18th, so it'll give us 2 weeks to farm up for some Saber Wars. But, I'll make a video about that down the line, but for now, let's go ahead and start Chapter 4. Now, I already completed all London because of the banner that was, not the banner, but the training half AP off that's been announced, so I wanted to get all my AP spending out of the way, got London done. But I didn't read any of the story that I haven't done yet, so it's my first time experiencing it still, doing this read through. So, again, let's go with Chapter 4 here. One book, one pen. This girl. Yes. Fran is an artificial human. Her physical composition was not of a spirit. She's not a heroic spirit. She is a human living in this era. Wait, I guess artificial human. Maybe the description in the novel was wrong, though I can't be that positive about it. Well, she's just... I mean, how can I say this? You touched around her body, insisting it was an inspection, and that made her unhappy. Apologize to her, Jekyll. Oh, I'm very sorry. How shameful of me. That was unacceptable from an English gentleman. Huh? It's fine. As long as you understand. That was the nuance in her voice, I think. Most likely. How are you guys understanding her? How do you guys know what she thinks? Is it because you're the same gender? Oh no, nothing. Oh yeah, that's right. Mordred gets mad whenever you call her a girl. Next time, I will kill you. Yes, yep, sorry, I'll never say it again. Anyway, another case showed up in my info network. Something strange happened in the Soho area. Apparently it even slips indoors to assault civilians. Let me confirm, the homunculi, automata, and helter-skelters until now have zero chances of entering buildings, at least not according to my information network and Saber's patrols. What is entering buildings and attacking civilians appears to be a book as big as a human. I decided to tentatively call them magical tomes. I want you to deal with this. Whether this is related to the Project Demonic Fog is uncertain, but at the very least, there have been victims in Soho. I need your help. Will you do it? Leave it to me. I agree, Master. We're some of the few able to go outdoors. I will try my best to be of help to you, Senpai. Rather, it would make me happy. What are you talking about? Doesn't matter if you're a demi or whatever, you're still a servant. Yes. Oh, I mean, well, just forget it. Huh? Master-servant relationships are case by case. It's not something I should interfere with. Now, shall we? I don't know if Fran can be useful, so she'll stay here. What, are you lonely? Just be a good girl and wait. We'll be right back. It's dangerous outside. Let's talk again when we come back. Sorry about the uhs. Huge book. A magical tome, huh? A kind of monster that didn't exist in Britain back in the day. The Britain when you were alive. Did monsters exist back in the times of the Arthurian legends? Of course! The Knights of the Round Table even fought dragons and giants. Deep woods, steep mountains, bluffs with unceasing winds. Realms humans never cross are prime dens or phantasmals. They come down to the human dwellings every so often, and well, ordinary humans usually end up as their food. Food, you say? Average soldiers are no match for demonic beasts, dragons, or phantasmals. Even in your era, most weapons are useless. But there are exceptions. For Britain, it was the Knights of the Round Table. We fought well and killed a reasonable number, you know? Battling phantasmals is pretty rough. Oh, and them. Them. The Picts. In our time, they're seen as very mysterious people. A tribe that once flourished mainly in Scotland, so we've heard. Well, rather than people, they were... They weren't like any tribes or barbarians. They went far beyond any of them. Describing it in terms of your era, they were like something that would be in a sci-fi movie, you know? Aliens. Or something like that? Yes, that's a close one. That's a funny joke. Yes, Senpai. I heard it's a joke too. Oh. Mordred, I'm sorry. I completely missed the timing to laugh. That wasn't an Arthurian joke? So you're supposed to miss the timing. I see. Ooh. Joke? No, I wasn't joking at all. Wait, I sense enemies. Most of them are automatas. It's a battle. Master, your orders please. Crush the dolls. There. But what is this sort of thing even called? In Asia, they have a term for it, don't they? En, or something. It's like fate. Gathering all sorts of heroic spirits and making them your allies. That's not something you can achieve easily. But well, if that's the way you're using the summons, I guess it's possible. This method should indeed make heroic spirit summons easier. I can imagine who it was that suggested it. To be honest, it feels strange to me, but that, I suppose, is also fate. Huh? What is Mordred talking about? Yes, it seems so anyways. Are you talking about the heroic spirit summoning system? Mordred, do you know much about heroic spirit summons? Like, your Saber with magecraft knowledge. What do you just say, Shieldy? Do I have magecraft knowledge? Are you being sarcastic or... Wait, that's not what you meant, huh? You're such a pain in the ass, Mosh. Yes, I don't know why I just got scolded, but in any case, I am very sorry. I'm not scolding. It's just a complaint. That's another thing you two have in common. You two? Forget it. That was a slip of the tongue. Don't probe any further, Lorne. Look, you guys aren't the problem here, okay? It's my own nature, that's the problem. So, don't misunderstand me. It's not that I hate either Mosh or Lorne. I don't hate you, that's not it. But I can't help myself. Come on, let's fight. Get that shield up. I'll batter it to pieces. You are upset. Yeah, insult me all you want. I'm used to it. Feels better than awkward compliments. If you want to fight Mosh, you gotta go through me first. Oh, so you can act like a master. Though, it would look a lot cooler if your knees weren't shaking, you know. Aw, oh, damn it, Mordred. The weak should act like one and stay back. Because they meddle in things like that, they're the first to die, yeah? Master, get back! Mordred is serious! You parried my first attack. How cheeky. You're finally learning how to use that thing the way you should. That's good. Here goes, Shieldy. You must always be one step ahead of your own limit to protect your allies. If you're going to use that noble phantasm, put some spirit in it. As an experienced servant, I will train you thoroughly. Mosh. Senpai. Thank goodness. Were you watching? Battle is over. I was able to parry Mordred's attacks. So, how was it, Mosh? Figured out how to use that noble phantasm at least a little bit? Yes, thank you very much. Somehow, it feels like a shackle in my heart was removed. That was the toughest I've felt since Kukulkan spells. Then, perhaps, that just now was... Well, drastic times call for drastic measures. She was holding herself back by calling herself a demi-servant. I pulled a stunt here to hammer into her what her role was. She'll be a bit more decent from now on. Mordred? Even so, you're a bit rough. Shut up! You guys dropped your guard way too much, and it was pissing me off, that's all. It's not like me to teach swordsmanship to others. In fact, this is my first time. Damn you! Listen, not a word of this to Jekyll. He'll interrogate me again. And sorry, Lorne. I apologize for disrespecting you. You are indeed weak, but it's a practical kind of weak. You're no coward nor scoundrel. You're an idiot worth carrying, in your own way. Right, Mosh? Yes, definitely. After all, Senpai is the best master in Chaldea. I'm also the only master in Chaldea, so that's not saying much. Thanks, Mosh. Okay, enough already. This is so sweet I'm getting indigestion. Alright, time to hurry onward, Lorne. Mosh, keep that shield at the ready and follow me. Okay. Thank you very much, kind Sir Mordred. Don't suddenly start calling me Sir Mordred, dummy. You're gonna make me trip. Oh, Mordred. All hostile units eliminated. Complete silence confirmed. Good work, Senpai. Good work. I received a transmission from Jekyll, so I'll connect you. Can you hear me? I have supplemental information to pass on. Oh, I see. They took the radio transmission from Jekyll and patched it through via Dr. Roman's channel. Right. Kali's technology is marvelous. Well, let me cut to the chase. It's about the magical tome running amok in Soho. Unlike killer homunculi or automatas, the magical tome can get past closed doors and into buildings. That we know. We have specifics on the damage now. They say it puts people into an unending slumber. Through magecraft? Or a drug? We don't know yet. If it's just a drug, it shouldn't pose any issue for you. Yes, I don't think that would affect us. Senpai is poison resistance skill temporary too. Poison resistance skill temporary. Oh yeah. I see. That's good. But well, nothing beats good old-fashioned vigilance. If it is magecraft, in my case, my magic resistance skill nullifies most effects on me. But I can't block a direct hit of, say, a drug made by a servant's skill, or a noble phantasm at high magecraft levels. Then let's be really careful. Well, yeah, just that carefully. Once you've arrived in that Soho area, stop by the antique bookshop I specified first. There should be an informant there. That is, if they haven't been attacked by magical tomes yet. Understood. Now let's get going. Soho is not too far off now. So, you've finally come. I was getting pretty sick of waiting, you idiots. Thanks to you, I've ended up reading an entire novel series, roughly 20 volumes, that I didn't even want to read. Who is this? Oh? Here, the rescue team Mr. Henry Jekyll said was coming, then let me fill you in on the situation here. Huh? Wait, so the informant you mentioned is this brat? This boy, as it were, must have some relation to this antique bookshop. Maybe he's the shopkeeper's son or relative, or grandson. Is that correct? You're the one who contacted Mr. Jekyll and are seeking help from us, right? Yes, that's right. The situation being what it is, a rough understanding is fine for now. You kind of have a really nice voice. Is your voice changing right now? Yeah, I've always wanted to be in theaters. So embarrassing. Nothing more embarrassing than a life where you couldn't achieve what you want. Well, I'll put talking my beautiful voice aside. I'll be talking yours off from here anyway. For now, let's talk about this place. The magical tome already assaulted the elderly shopkeeper here. Nearly half a so his people met the same fate. They fall into an unending slumber and now dream merrily together. Do you know where the magical tome is now? Also, how did you manage to escape its attack? Huh? Are you stupid? Is your brain, not just your voice, in La La Land? Obviously, I ran away from it. Huh? Oh, sorry, of course. That makes perfect sense. Sorry, I apologize. Doctor, please don't get hurt by a child's words. Kids that age tend to speak very bluntly. So, you've asked where the magical tome is. Right here. What? Huh? It's on the second floor residence of the bookshop. In other words, still on this floor, in the study next door. Well, so it's right there. Senpai, indoor combat is dangerous. We should avoid combat in narrow and closed spaces if we can. There is a chance that you and the boy would get caught up in the fight. Now let's fight in an open space. Alright, Mordred, if you will. Okay, let's get this over with. Damn it. I know the attacks are hitting, but they're not getting through. What's with this book? I don't get it either. Our attacks are landing, but it's not going down. Are you sure it's not an illusion? And are you sure your attacks are hitting? Yes, Doctor. We have no status anomalies. Flowing around like that. So cheeky for a book. Are you missing pages or something? More like a banned book. If the contents are true, then even as a book, it can kill people. Or so the story goes. The boy from earlier. You shouldn't have come out. It's dangerous. Go back. Keep watching Magical Tome, miss. Don't worry about me. I'll take off as soon as I say what needs to be said. You. I thought you had a good voice, but I never thought. Are you by chance a servant? Damn, this fog is clouding my intuition. You finally noticed. Yes, I'm a heroic spirit like you, or rather... Did you think a kid reading rare books so calmly at a time like this is normal? The ability to detect magical energy aside, your intuition as a reader is abysmal, Saber. You should read more. I recommend this series in Shelf E on the first floor. They're full of dreams, adventures, and bad endings you might like. Hey, who the hell are you? You should know how to joke. Anderson. Hans Christian Andersen. My class is Caster. If you want to know the details, read one of my books. What? 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 Hans Christian Andersen, the author. Amazing. He's one of the top 3 fairy tale authors in the world, senpai. Wait, calm down, Mosh. We're fighting here. Oh no, well, I wouldn't say I love them, but I have read quite a few of them. Oh, You don't have to hide it. It's obvious. You're an avid reader. I have an avid reader among servants. First characters in fictional novels, and now an actual author. And our enemy is a book. Okay, it's turning into another confusing situation, Lorne. So how's Mr. Anderson? Is he amazing as a servant? Huh? What does that bonehead expect? I'm an author. Of course I'm absolutely powerless. It's neat to encounter a magical tome that attacks people, but it's literally impossible for me to defeat it alone. So, here I am, waiting for servants fit for the physical labor to show up. Now, go fight, Saber Miss Avid Reader. I'll keep detailed notes of the entire affair. Cow. Cow. Shut up. Please shut up. I feel like killing you before the magical tome. What? Not only do you lack intelligence to study the magical tome, you can't make distinctions between friends and foe. Amazing. An extreme barbarian. You know, your head must be filled with mashed potatoes. What? How dare you say Mordred's head is full of mashed potatoes? Move aside, Shieldy. I'm gonna beat the crap out of that punk first. I know how you feel, but calm down. Mr. Anderson, please say something to her too. Say something? Oh, something beneficial. Well then, here's a lecture. You have experience in the nature of the magical tome, yes? Attacks are ineffective. Of course they are. It's because you think it's a book. It's not. It's a type of reality marble. Reality marble? As I recall, that's... Yes. It's a type of powerful magecraft that rewrites how the world exists. They say it's almost equivalent to the true magic. Rarely, there are cases when a servant materialized uses it as a noble phantasm. Right, maybe the reality marble affects the space it's in, but that's different. Its existence itself is a reality marble. That's why it has endurance near invincibility. It effectively utilizes the fact that it is a reality marble. Then, why is that possible? Good, that's a natural question. But figure out that much on your own. There's plenty of food for thought. Anyone can make sense of it in minutes. But we don't have those few minutes. State the conclusion. The conclusion! It's floating right now, but we don't know when it will attack again. How hasty. Do you start reading books at the ending? Oh, fine. Out of respect for the avid reader, I'll tell you. My reason by analogy is that it originally was a servant that projects the psyche of its master. It's easy if you elicit from dramaturgy, though I needed to ponder for about an hour. You took your sweet time. Enough! State the conclusion! The conclusion! The conclusion, or rather, the problem is before you. This is a stray. There is no master. That's why it attacked the people in Soho. It put them to sleep and made them dream. In short, it's searching for a master. To manifest the dream, it's trying to materialize as a pseudo-servant. What? I see. So the gods this magical tome has no substance. Good answer. It's not even a servant. It's a clump of magical energy that wants to be a servant. It will materialize eventually if left alone. In return, every citizen of Soho will fall asleep. Compared to the fog of magical energy drifting outside, the damage may not be as vicious. However, some may become emancipated and die while asleep, but perhaps nobody will die. To begin with, if sleep takes so much of one's time, we writers would go out of business. So, it will be defeated. So has many bookstores, both new and used. You contradict yourself, Mr. Anderson. You just said it has no substance, so we can't defeat... I mean, you can't look for a book without a title. It's easy to give substance to a story. Can you hear me? I'll give you a name, magical tome. No. A tale for someone. Nursery rhyme. Hey, Christmas Lolly. There she is. I can't even make high voices right now, guys. I'm still kind of sick. I can't do the high voices. Ah! Oh god. can do things when you actually try, punk. But why didn't you do anything until now? Idiot. If I gave it substance, it would attack me too. Just saying, I'm very weak in fistfights. I told you, I had no choice but to hold my breath and read books until you guys, the physical labor, showed up. Nursery rhyme. No, it's not. That's not my name. My name is Alice. Huh? Something is a bit off from Mr. Anderson's predictions. But Senpai, this is... It's materializing. Yes, the enemy is materializing. Now I can clearly discern its form. Alright, let's get to it. Afterwards, I'm gonna choke that punk. Alice, where are you? Alice isn't here. Hey, big sisters, where is the lonely me? You don't have a master. No, to be exact, she probably is not in this era. I can't believe there was a master who loved a book without a title this much. This is what you call painful to watch. I'm sorry, but please defeat it quickly. All bark and no bite. I was expecting it's a reproduction of Wonderland. I guess I was expecting too much. Didn't help that we were too powerful. Hey, what was that about us being too powerful, punk? Not only did you stand there like a damn statue, I think all you ever did was run your mouth and insult us. Please, let's stop it, Mordred. He has a sharp tongue for sure, but we were able to defeat the magical tome, nursery rhyme, thanks to him. Ooh, ooh. Shh. You're right, I know. It's my loss if I meddle with people of this sort. What? Contrary to your looks, wait, maybe you do have that look. Wait, maybe not after all. Your soul is like a morning star. Morning star? Like a flail? So I'm thorny, huh? Damn it. I hate to admit it, but you make a good point. Good reaction. With training, you might be easy prey. Excuse me. A good reader. What a waste. But to think, I'd be defended from a hater by an avid reader. Humans never change, regardless of era. Both Mosh and I are servants. Yes, but I was originally a human. More like, most servants were originally humans. Tch. Oh well. That thing didn't seem like it used to be human, though. Right. Most heroic spirits were humans, but sometimes there are rare cases like nursery rhyme. Cases where a human creation gains its own will, or gathers visions from people to become a conceptual heroic spirit. Those are rare, though. Someday, there might even be heroic spirits of machines as well as books. Anyway, thank you for all your hard work. Go back to Jekyll's apartment for now. Anderson, can you come too? It's most reassuring to have more servants as allies. What? We're taking this punk with us? He's super weak. I'm sure he'll be useless. He's so boring, too. I'm sure he won't write any decent books. I see. Okay, I'm happy to go with you. I had no intention of helping you, but that last statement changed my mind. My pleasure, Saber. No, Sir Mordred. By the way, if you are to be a protagonist, what's your favorite genre? A tragedy, a farce, a comedy. Splendid. I'll polish into the best trashy tale ever. I see. Why don't you go write some unpopular books and cry in a corner, fairy tale author? Excuse me, that's rude. He can hear that. I wanted him to hear it. Only a coward talks behind one's back. Well, let's move. Let's leave before the antique bookshop's owner wakes up. Guess I'm also a thief. Actually, I snuck in from the back door. It'd be awkward if you woke up and called the cops. Getting arrested despite helping is going too far for a trashy book. Huh? You entered without permission and still acted that confidently? Alright, so that's the end of chapter 4. I'll be doing the rest of these chapters in the coming weeks, guys. It might be a bit slow because I'll also be working some Saber Wars videos and one more polling video for Mordred. But to those of you that have been watching the series, thank you for continuing to watch it. If you're new, go ahead and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more updates. Go ahead and follow my Twitter, follow my Twitch, and as always, I'm Lorne Gaming, and I'm signing out.